What's up, Locker Nuts? All right, we have some of the biggest news since we started the channel, and I'm not being dramatic. I'm not clickbaiting. I'm being serious, guys. So right here, I'm in my garage for this house that we've been in for almost 13 years. This is where our Locker Nuts video channel started. If you guys watched some of the earlier videos, the garage looked a lot different. I used to have a Miata parked right here. I still have a Miata, but it's a different one. I used to have a Miata in here, much less shelving, definitely not so many empty cardboard boxes, because I did not have a business like we do today. The business has grown tremendously, but right here basically is where the journey began. Filming right here in the garage. Oh gosh, okay, this is gonna be really hard for me, guys. Going through stuff right here with Grace and Camille. I'd bring stuff home and we'd go through it right here in the garage, and so many wonderful memories doing that. But guess what, guys, we're leaving. We're about to put the house up on the market. So, and that's why you can see like a lot of my walls already taken down. There's a lot of stuff. This is all stuff that's going to be sold in our Monday auction. Over here, look at this. We've gutted this area. Got a bunch of stuff out there. My trailer's out there ready to go, get loaded. We're packing, we're sorting, we're dumping, we're giving stuff away, furniture and such. Oh, but our house, it doesn't even look the same, but I want to kind of show you guys around. Look at this. Table's gone. Patio furniture is mostly gone. Selah's out there planting plants. Our backyard looks totally different. Connie's here working away. Stuff getting packed in boxes. How's it going, Connie?
Good. We're just currently taking a minute or two for a break.
Yeah.
We're gonna persevere on.
We've been going pretty fast and furious, right?
Yeah.
And here, there's pictures gone. There's so much that's already different.
We gotta get that down. Someone's coming to pick these up.
The green ones?
Oh. Our son is taking the couch.
Son's taking the couch. We gave away the little coffee table and end tables, which were from a storage locker actually years and years ago right here in San Ramon. This is one of the few pieces we're keeping. Got that out of a locker that me and Clyde bought together years ago, and then Jenna and I gave it a what do you call it, shabby chic paint job?
Yeah.
We're not here to talk about individual furniture. We're just here to kind of show, try to capture this state that the house is in, that we're in.
Table on the driveway's from the locker.
I'm gonna show them upstairs because I kind of should have done before and after, but tell you what, guys, I'll explain why we haven't. Oh gosh, this is nasty. My dresser's gone. We had a big dresser that Jenna and I've had for about 13, no, man, since we started dating almost like 19 years ago. Grace's room here, her bed's moved, everything's different. Keeping that mid-century piece right there, because that if you remember that estate we did with Tony for Tony's parents' house, that came out of that, and we love it. And Grace loves this piece right here. But yeah, Tony was really happy we got it, and we're not parting with that. Grace's bed's kind of new, so we're keeping that. I'll show you Camille's room. She won't like that, but she just got back from a few days up in the mountains with her friends, so her room is not as progressed, but it will be because she's back and working. So here's the deal, guys. We got 5 acres in right the next town over, which is a very nice town, but it is out in the country a little bit, so we go like away from the freeway, go through town all the way out to the mountains, and it's out in the mountains a little bit. And I'm going to be very excited to show you guys. Actually, I'll give you a little sneak peek right now. I'll show you the website. All right, guys, here's your not sneak peek, but your first peeks at the property that we bought right here. There's the little house. It is completely flat. It's like a big flat square property. This is it right here. Fully fenced all around. Sub-fenced here with the little animal livestock area, whatever you call it, a pen. I don't know what you call it. Little house, it's 2,300 square feet. It's not bad. Nice gate in the front. Long driveway. We're gonna have some big parties here. Yeah. Most of the pictures are of the property. There's the house, cute little house. It was remodeled 5 years ago, rebuilt from the studs. So it's very fresh and very nice. You'll see a few photos. Look at the kitchen right there. Kitchen's nice. Oh man, it's nice. I can't believe that's gonna be ours. It's a big kitchen too compared to ours. You saw our kitchen in the other room. It's the worst part of our house right now is the small kitchen. This got big open floor plan. You see over here is the dining area. You got a long dining table. This is the living room, whatever, in the kitchen. All one big open floor plan. And then around the corner, whoops, can't see it. I don't think they have a picture, but around the corner here's a living room or whatever, vice versa. I don't know, but there's another entertaining area. The nice bedrooms, but that's a master. It's not that big. Nice bathroom. Ours is actually much bigger, but this bathroom is nicer, and it's got a bidet. You can't see the photo. It's got a bidet. I'm gonna have a bidet. We don't get ponies with it, so we don't get goats either. It's just fine. We do get a couple tractors, not the Raptor right here, but or the whatever it's called. We got 2 tractors that come with it. Pool, guys. We got a pool. All right. That's enough. I want to save the real excitement for when we get it and bring you guys through it. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. But so here's the deal. I'd kind of given up looking for, I'll show you the auction room. As a wreck. Everything's a wreck right now. But I had given up on finding a property. I just kind of resigned myself to probably, we would just have to move out of state in order to get property. And not have to, stretch too far because everything around here is so expensive. The auction room is getting gutted. We're taking stuff out of there. Tables are half collapsed up. We need to stage this like a bedroom. So the last auction we had on Monday night, that's the last auction here. But anyways, I had stopped looking for property and just said, you know what, we're just going to have to wait till Camille graduates high school next year and move out of state. And but then Camille, she didn't give up hope. She keeps looking, and she sent us a listing, I think, Thursday night and said, Dad, I think this is perfect. And I had bought 4 lockers the week before, so I was like in the middle of like a crazy week, a lot of physical, and I wasn't really in the mindset, but I looked at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. She's like, I think it's everything we've been looking for. Every single check box is marked. Everything except for a warehouse, right? We want to get a big, barn/warehouse, but we can build one. But the thing is, it has everything that was important to every member in the family. And for me, it was mainly, I didn't care that much about the house. I just wanted land, and I wanted usable land. Like this land right here, if you can see this land, we have I'll take you in the backyard after, but it's beautiful, but it slopes up, so we have a nice vineyard up there. But there's nowhere to put like an ADU. There's nowhere to put a barn/warehouse, Plus, we're in a homeowners association area, and the homeowners sucks. I think all homeowners probably suck, but ours sucks. So they're really strict with what they'll let us do. Like, that's why I can't get a sign on the side of my van. That's why I can't get my trailer here overnight, or not overnight. I can't leave it here for a couple nights. But anyways, homeowners restricts what we can do with this business. So we got 5 acres in unincorporated county. So it's not even in the city's jurisdiction. We don't have to worry about homeowners. We don't have to worry about city. With county, we've lived in an unincorporated county before, and they're way cooler and way easier to work with as far as like planning department and all that kind of stuff. So that's where we've got 5 acres in like an ideal setup. So, but the house is way better than we were really looking for, and it has a pool. And Camille really wants a pool. Here's the thing: when I hit 100,000 subscribers, she said, Dad, I want to make a deal with you. If we get to 200,000, then we're going to agree to get a pool or a new house. And I said, okay, deal. Once we got to 200, but then we had the train locker. And the train locker was our best find ever, probably best find we will ever find. And the videos were taking off. Our subscribers grew so fast that it took us a long time to get to 100. It did not take us very long to get to 200. It came very fast. And I think it was only a matter of a few months. So all of a sudden I'm like, Camille, because she's like, all right, Dad, we're getting a pool. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't think it would happen that fast. I thought we'd give another 5 years or so to get there. But we got there really fast. So I said, look, I can't do that right now. Plus, this backyard could handle a pool, but I do not want to put a pool in because I didn't want to be here forever. I said, I don't want to put the money in. And I was not ready to buy another house because things just have gotten wicked expensive around here. We're in the San Francisco Bay Area, in case you guys don't know where we are. So anyways, Camille found us the property Thursday night. We said, yeah, we should go look at it. Friday, Jana called the realtor, and he said, well, owners are there. We really prefer you to just come Saturday, Sunday. It's open house both days. So we said, fine. Saturday, we went and looked at it. My dad went. Griffin and Sayla went. Grace, Camille. And we're like, wow, this is really nice. And what makes this one even better is like the previous owners sunk a ton of money into a whole bunch of improvements that did not really raise the value. Things like new fencing, things like that electric, beautiful gate. They did a lot of things that don't really raise the resale value of the home. They just improve the property, but don't improve the value. It's things that you really shouldn't do, but they did, because I think they were planning on being there a long time, but are great to have, because we have so many upgrades, like upgrade to the well, upgrade to the water tanks, upgrade, brand new solar system. There's just so many things. We'll take you through the property and show you everything once we're in there. But Saturday night, I was like, man, this is so much money. It's going to be a stretch for us, and getting this house is not ready to sell. Like, I just don't think we can do it. I woke up Sunday morning and said, I don't think we can do this, guys. But you know what? We should go back and look today, just to look again. We went back and looked again, but that was on Father's Day. But we brought Jana's parents and my mom too, with my dad and with the whole family, and Josh and Jamie. Everyone went, even the grandkids, and saw it again and I said to myself, this is not that much more money. It's about $800,000 more than what we have right now. And how can we not do this? Like, this is the time. I'm 55. If I wait any longer, I feel like I'm going to be too old and that I won't have the energy or the time left to really enjoy a property. Now's the time, now's the time. And it is a stretch, but I think we can do it. I know we can do it financially. We could do anything. I mean, it's like, if you put your mind to it, you could just make it happen. And I've done that lots of times where I've really stretched, but you just got to cut back your expenses and you got to work harder and make more money. We can do it. It is putting a tremendous amount of stress on us, but we are doing it. But it's like, I don't really want to move out of state. Not yet anyways, all right? We might change our mind later and sell this and move out of state. But right now, it's like our whole family's here. We're blessed to have all of our parents alive and close to us. So like, we don't want to make that change right now. And our kids certainly don't want us to move out of state. So we found what might be our forever home, and could be our forever home, and really probably should be, because it is perfect. So 5 acres, guys. But anyways, I keep getting sidetracked. My mind is a scramble. I'm not sleeping lately. I'm getting very little sleep. It's a lot of physical work all day, and then anxious nights, because you lay there thinking all the things you got to do. And even right now, like, I'm feeling anxious because I'm videoing instead of doing stuff. We are now Friday. All right, so what happened is we saw it Saturday, we saw it Sunday. They're receiving offers by Monday at noon. And we said, we don't want to, we'll be kicking ourselves if we don't try. All right, but we can't go giving them a way over price asking offer, because we're already at our limit. So we came in, gave them a little bit over. We said we have to make a try, because if we make a try and we get it, this is amazing. If we make a try and don't get it, at least we can rest knowing that we gave it a shot, because we've passed on 2 properties in the last few years, and one of them I regret, the other one I didn't like, but they regret because they liked it. And we're always thinking about going, gosh, we should have got that Livermore property. Gosh, we should have got that Alamo property. But there's always something wrong. Either it's timing or the house or the land. Something was wrong, that it just wasn't enough to push us over. This one, nothing was wrong. Everything was perfect. And timing's not great, because we got this thing going on in Iran right now, and but it's not bad either. Stocks are doing pretty good right now. Everything is like back up. Our S&P 500, our purge account, all that's up. Bitcoin's up. It's pretty good. So anyways, we had to get pre-approved for a loan by noon. Jana's our realtor, so luckily, she was able to put the offer together, but she stayed up like all night, put an offer together, getting everything in line. And man, guys, we're like pulling every option, asking so many people to help us here. I've got my buddy, the accountant, that's giving us great advice. We've got our friends in the mortgage business giving us great advice. One of our son's best friend is actually our loan agent, and he has been just guys, I'm actually getting teared up, because how much of a blessing these people have been for us to make this happen. But our young friend in the mortgage business, he's been amazing, and he's not just given us his time to get this done on time, but he's given us, I feel like, his full mental capacity. He's putting all this thought and energy and emotion into it, trying to find us solutions to every problem that come up and try to save us as much money as possible, give us the best loan. He's been incredible. And my dad's been amazing. He's helping us out so much, because basically, guys, to make this happen, we had to get a 15-day close. They wanted a fast close, and they wanted no contingencies. So normally, you put a contingent offer, say, contingent on us selling this house. This slows the process down, but whatever. They did not want that. It was very important to them. We wanted the house. So we had to do a very fast close, 15 days close. And then no contingencies, right? So we have to have like a bridge loan because we'll be basically owning two properties, two very expensive properties at the same time. My dad's helping us and giving us really helpful advice. He has a lot of experience in the real estate too. And it's just like all these people in our lives are coming to aid us and making this thing happen, guys, for us. It's like our dream come true. All right, so anyways, it's extremely stressful. Like the most stressful thing I've gone through since we moved here. There were some circumstances moving here became very stressful. We were in a rental and the owners decided to sell the place and the market was crazy. It was a seller's market. It was a very stressful time. We almost didn't find the right place. We got super lucky with this place. This is a God thing. It had to be. But we are under so much stress because not only are we buying a house on a 15-day, we're having to get this ready for sale at the exact same time. And it's crazy. So anyways, I've not had the mental capacity to do this video until now, Friday. Every day is going by so fast. It's a blur. Every day we're exhausted. And like I said, the not sleeping is really affecting my mental bandwidth. But anyways, I want to get this started and share with you guys the news. Some of you that come to our Whatnot shows got that news Monday during the live. We at the beginning of our auction, we said, hey guys, some exciting stuff. We put an offer on a house today. And we might know tonight during the live. And sure enough, Jana got the phone call and we got it. So it's like live. We shared it with the people who are on. And how wonderful is that? That was really, really cool. But since then, we're full pedal to the metal. And it's not going to stop soon. So anyways, need to get that documented with you. Now I'm going to get back to work. But we'll keep updating you as things progress. Oh yeah, here's one more update. Down here we had those two big 5-gallon jugs of change and both of them were pretty much full. We started those jugs before COVID, and that means it's over 5 years ago that those jugs were started. And man, we had quite a little scene here getting the change out, because I think each of those man, I should have waited. I think each one's like 125 pounds easily. It took me and Griffin both to lift it up onto the table. So I think it could have been, well, maybe 100 pounds, 100 to 125 pounds, I think each of those full of change. Extremely heavy. We transported into little bins like those right there and sent Griffin and Camille off to the store. They're filming it, and we're going to put it out as a reel, okay, or maybe a couple reels. They've been gone for, I think, a couple hours. It's taking way longer than we thought, and it's adding up to a considerable amount. So we do invite you guys to check out those reels or shorts here on YouTube and make a guess when you see those two bins or two buckets. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about these right here. I had to cut the tops off of them. We're asking people to put their best guess at how much is in there and put in the comments of those little reels and shorts, okay? Check it out. It's big deal to get those out of here and get that done. It's not a small job. Oh man, you guys, it's almost 9:30. We've been working nonstop and still so much to do. There's still so much to do. Wow, the trailer is loaded. We put Stockton flea market stuff in first, built a wall, put eBay listed stuff in next, and then personal stuff out of the house and stuff out of the garage. Look at the garage, guys. Look at the difference. That rack's got to go. Those priority mailboxes are all comic books that's got to go. Will go away in our auction on Monday. This is this stuff down here is all from the last video, which will you guys would know that. It'll be like the $2,000 tool locker. That's the first video in that series. This whole table right here is all full of stuff that we're gonna sell hopefully on Monday. Long gone by the time you guys see this, because we need this stuff to move quick. Look at this garage, guys. It doesn't even look like the same one that we're looking around earlier in, right? We got so many shelves and everything out of here. Wow. Griffin and Selah busted it out for us today. Connie was in the house, like getting stuff ready, lining the drawers with fresh paper, like the spongy shelf liner type stuff, and putting painter's marks on all the little flaws, blemishes, things that we need to touch up tomorrow. Got a handyman coming. And also the painters were here doing the outside, and they are done. Oh man, you guys can't see the house. It looks beautiful. Oh, you can't even see it. It's nighttime. What am I thinking? I am exhausted, but what a difference a day makes. What a difference a day makes. Oh, did I even show it? Look at my truck. It looks like the Beverly Hillbillies, but all junk. That's going to dump. Jana and Camille are going to take that in the morning. And I stacked it pretty tall. I told her, sorry, it looks really scary, but it is secure. Over here we got a wine barrel, a couch, and a trunk over there. all listed for free on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully someone takes it because we need stuff gone. Let's see if we got any updates in here. I don't even know. Janet took a table out, but now this is our next, oh my goodness. This is our next focus right here, is to get this room moved out to the garage because the guy's got to come in and touch up paint tomorrow. Our YouTube plaque, we got to pack that away nice. Oh man, this thing's got to go somewhere. Oh yeah. Tomorrow's Saturday and it's going to be another full day. We got to move this Gauntlet video game. Couch is gone. All our furniture is going away. Jenna's out. Just a few pieces of patio furniture left. Not much. And a lot of furniture is gone in here. We're going to keep the table here for staging. This couch is going tomorrow. Our son wants it and his wife. This is listed. There was a piece over here we sold. Still not sure if we're taking that table. Well, there's still some pieces that we need to make disappear here, but getting pretty close. Camille, how you feeling?
Excited.
That's for the new house. But how you feeling about what we did today?
Oh, good. A little tired.
Yeah. How long did that coin store take you today?
We were at the grocery store for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
And we don't want to spoil the reels. We want people to go watch the short videos. But you basically filled the machine and it was full and they couldn't take anymore.
Yeah. We were so close to the end, and then it was like, sorry, the machine is too full.
That's crazy.
I know. And then after it was like, coin not I don't know,
out of service or something.
Out of service coin. It was like, sorry.
Well, it's adding up to a considerable amount of money. So you guys will have to watch that short. You guys talked about how much it is, right? I'm not even in that video, so it's kind of nice. I was just able to stay here and work. Her and Griffin took care of business today.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, another crazy day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Tomorrow's a new day. We're gonna get some rest tonight, right?
Yeah.
Luna's not very happy. She's a little stressed out. So is the other cat, Indy. They are very stressed. They do not know what's going on. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Look at our yard, guys. Hasn't been this clean and clear probably since we moved in. Look at this. I think I showed all this yesterday, yeah? I don't remember. Look at this. Everyone just left. We've had help all day long. Look at our lawn is gone. Gianna got the landscapers to come.
Yep.
And they tore all this out today.
Rototilled it. Put fresh manure. Can you smell that?
Yeah. Where's the irrigation though?
It's just a little over.
It's in there?
Yeah.
Hiding?
They've worked on this for 8 hours today in the front and back.
I don't know where it is, but let's get a new irrigation system just to freshen it up. And this is pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we've worked really hard on all this.
Griffin, Selah, your mom, Camille, all working on it today. I was unloading the trailer, and then
we disassembled a huge couch, put it away.
I'm going to show them what's going.
And I went to the dump by myself with Camille.
Jenna's first solo dump trip. Or not solo, but sans Jack. First trip without me. Look at this room, guys. Just a couple hours ago, big table, Gauntlet game. Piano was over here, but that was from upstairs. This room's pretty much gutted. They're just keeping our cabinet, and we rotated the TVs around to put the older TV in here because the stager didn't want our TV on the wall when you first walk in the door. So, and I told Janet that of all the things, this made me sad because this is how it was when we moved here, and then I had the electrician hang the TV and put those in so we don't see the cords, and it made this room into more of an entertaining room. But the big couch that we bought for our last house, which was a rental, we had it custom made for that place, and it fit here, but it took up most of the room, so that's gone. This room feels huge. Got that gone. Our son took it.
The kids were sad today.
Were they?
On the couch. They were like, we've had that since you've been born, Camille.
Yeah, it's sad. It is emotional.
But they went to Josh, so that's good.
Yeah, they can go relive their memories at Josh's house. This week, the stager wanted to keep that.
Yeah.
Which Gianna hates that, but
Locker fine.
it was from a locker, so I didn't pay for it really. This we got through our old company, sort of. I mean, I traded company for advertising, so we did ads, got some furniture. They had some beautiful pieces.
2009.
That piece we're keeping. This piece we're keeping. This also came from the same guy right here. Nice little credenza. We're keeping very few pieces. Actually, our kitchen table here, which we picked up at an estate sale, that is only staying here for staging, and then we're giving that to our son too. So, wait till you see upstairs. Well, upstairs is not quite as finished as downstairs, right?
We're gonna show upstairs, okay.
Yeah, I think we showed it yesterday. I don't remember. Guys, this is pushing. I think like sometimes when I'm like, oh, I bought 4 lockers, I feel like it pushed me physically. That's nothing. Okay, Camille's room, she's not done anything because she's been helping with the rest of the house in the projects. Grace's room has been nothing because she's down in Southern California visiting her boyfriend, which is a trip that was planned before we decided to buy a house spontaneously. And she was helpful right before she left. This room, our bedroom, looks like a wreck still. I took the TV off this morning. Still here because we're gonna milk it every single day until we have to get it out of here. But our guy Fernando patched that, and he's doing a great job. Still got to paint it, but it's looking good. Yeah, side tables stay. Those came from the move to Hawaii locker, as did this right here. This came from the move to Hawaii locker. That guy had some beautiful furniture. We kept a few pieces, and yeah, nothing to see in there. Just little tape marks where we still need to touch up paint. This I think is from my family. Steamer trunk came from family, passed down to me. And this chair right here will probably take us from Jana's mom and dad, downsized recently, so we got a few of their pieces. But anyways, I think you guys don't really care about all these pieces of furniture, right? Just that what's left does have some sentimental value. So,
Got new light bulbs. This was so dark, and now it's so bright for when people walk in, they really feel
yeah, we got brighter lights, and there's just so many, like our heater grates are all bent down from kids stepping on them and messing around, chair legs going on them. So we're getting new vents. It's just the little things eat up tons of time, but that is why we're so appreciative for having the family helping us, because Connie's making all the Jana's mom's making all the Home Depot runs. That sucks so much time. All the little details suck so much time, and Griffin and Sayla have been huge. No, couldn't have done it without their help. Not in this timeline. Maybe if we had a month.
we'll have
This is day 5, right?
Yes.
Because Monday night we went into escrow, so Tuesday was day 1, really.
Yep, we'll
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
We're gonna have it up in literally a week.
She's gonna have it on the market on Wednesday night. So fast, guys. This is really fast. And not only do we have to prep all this, as I said earlier, we're having to do loan stuff and make sure the loan is progressing and all the ducks are in a row there. And I think we maybe forgot a couple deadlines for selling stocks and transferring, but I think it'll still come together by the skin of our teeth. Today I had to rent a locker, a 10 by 10. It was $160. And now I'm second guessing if I really needed it, but it does give me a little easier load because I don't have to pack everything in so tight. And I'm thinking if I ever need to get in and get something out, it would have been a nightmare. So now we have everything that's going to the new house tucked in that one new locker, and there's more stuff going over there. So anyways, on the a bunch of empty bins out here. On the truck we've got dump load number 2. Number 2, and that is number 2, isn't it? It's a number 2 load right here. The couch and trunk that no one took. The couch is a piece that Jenna got for staging one of her real estate homes that she was selling for a client. Once the home was sold, we took it home. The cat shredded it almost immediately. Did I already talk about this? I don't remember. But anyways, we just threw a blanket over that and used it downstairs. No one sits down there anyways. Look at this dang cat. And then this is a trunk that we've had in our bedroom for since we 2 houses. No, this is the 3rd house that we've had the same furniture. So we've had that like I think I said pretty much. We bought our whole bedroom set like when we first got together. That's like 1920. Well, this will be our 20th anniversary, the next one. So over 19 years, or maybe right about 19 years. I don't know, guys. I'm tired. On the trailer, there's the table, the piano. This is Grace's piano. The gauntlet game, which definitely got to go. One cabinet piece that we're keeping, antique piece, and that's it. Patio umbrella. That's it. Well, and then the bins in my bedroom I gotta pack up, and then the garage we have a lot more to pack up in the garage. But the garage is the least issue because people don't they don't care so much about a junky garage. A lot of people put the stuff from the house in the garage. Just what happens, my garage always looks this bad, but people are used to seeing cluttered garages. I probably have to clean this up because probably that's gonna be offensive to somebody. I'm probably have a few offensive magnets. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of black widows coming out because they're moving everything. Look at this. I noticed that you're gangster. I'm pretty gangster myself. Ran into my ex, put in reverse, hit him again. This is all stuff I find in lockers, but this is my fave. Alright, my precious. Alright, I think that's it for today, guys, on this vlog. Because we're gonna go take a little rest for a few minutes because I'm exhausted. I was driving home, I was actually getting a little lightheaded on the road. I was like, whoa, this is pushing us physically now. I was pushing a stress level max, and now it's pushing us physically exhausted to the max. What a wild ride this is. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this vlog, but we'll pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow we got church, and we have so much to do here. It's really, if ever there's a day to miss church, it probably should be tomorrow. However, right after church is a baptism and barbecue, and Gianna's cousin's getting baptized, so that makes it impossible for us to miss that. We definitely do not want to miss that. That is a really special event that we're all super excited to witness. I'm not gonna miss that for the world. But we come back after that. We come back to a lot of work and preparing for this auction, which is. You want to see what the auction? Usually I'm like, hey guys, check out the auction room. Here's what we're selling this week. Yeah, here's the auction room. All this stuff ripped out of the auction room. Shoes that were under the table. This is all auction stuff that is just like, we just throwing tons of junk on the table. And all this is from the recent locker. Oh, and then all comic books over here. Tons of comic books. We'd never like this on Saturday. We like, not only do I have to set up all the stuff and make it look pretty, we have to set up lights and cameras and all that kind of stuff too. This is wild, but we're gonna crank it out. We're gonna have it out here, and we'll throw it together. We'll sell some stuff. I'll pack and ship on Tuesday, and we'll probably be doing auctions out here for the next few weeks. Hopefully this thing gets sold quick, but until we move, we'll be doing them out in this garage. A little different. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. Jan and I worked our butts off last night getting a little bit more on the trailer, and I just want to show you the garage because I think it looks significantly better even than when I filmed late yesterday. You tell me, but I think it's really coming together. A lot more open space, a lot of bins out of here. This has got to go soon, and these comics I'm holding back on because I have all these to sell, and there's some expensive stuff in here, so I don't want the more expensive ones at the house when we have an open house, just in case somebody's out here snooping around, poking through. I don't want any expensive ones out here. They can't get away with too many comics on me, but they could stick a couple up their shirt or something, or down the back of their pants or something. So I'm gonna take the better ones to the storage unit, and I'll just feed out of there each week. We do auctions throughout this process, which hopefully won't be very long. But man, yesterday, just to give you an idea of the timeline, yesterday U.S. Bombed Iran's nuclear facilities, and it seems like things are escalating over there. And I'll tell you, wow, what terrible timing for us, where we are in escrow buying a property and just about to put ours on the market. Really terrible timing, guys. Not quite worst case scenario, but definitely heading in that direction. When I was saying when we were entering all this, I said the worst thing is that we get in a position where we have two properties and something terrible happens, and we've seen terrible things happen. COVID came on rather quickly, 9/11 rather quickly. There are things that happen that will drastically affect the market, and getting stuck with two properties puts us in financial jeopardy if we have to persevere through that. But I don't think what's happening right now will cause that dramatic, but it could change into something. So it's got us a little on edge. I feel that stress level. I felt it starting to go down a little bit as we were progressing on the house and getting it ready. But I'm feeling it kind of ratchet up a little bit more because of the circumstances. So anyways, just want to update you guys. In the beginning of this whole thing, stress level was extremely high with getting a loan approved, getting offers accepted. At the beginning was very stressful. I feel like right now, maybe I'm too tired to be too stressed. That could be it too. Physically, I feel like I've been in a brawl. My body's sore. I know I'm bruised up, and I'm physically exhausted. I feel like I've been in a real fight, but fight's not over. All right, guys, what's up? It is Monday morning. I had to think about that for a second. The last week has been a blur. Really, every day is so tough, taxing, exhausting. Camille's been a trooper helping. Right now she's shredding some personal documents before we pack the shredder. So the house is pretty good. Actually, shoot, I'm gonna go walk through the house. You got anything to say about how it's going?
It's weird.
It is weird.
It's so weird, but I'm excited.
This is the first time Camille will remember moving because she was too little last time. So we've been here since 2013, 12 years. I keep saying 13, but I guess it's 12 years.
Yeah, 12.
And that means that you were 5?
Yeah.
When we moved here. So yeah, it's the first time she's actually been like part of the move. Back then, I don't know what we did with you. I think we just played while we packed. Probably went with the grandparents while we did the the actual move. And then yeah, it's a big deal, guys. This is the longest Gianna and I have ever been in one place, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe as a childhood home was pretty close to that, but for me,
Yeah.
moved when we were in junior high school. I moved in when I was 2, moved out in junior high school, so probably pretty close to that.
Yeah.
In our first house. But anyways, wow, every day is crazy and getting tired, but we're getting close. Monday, we're not at all set up for the auction. We're not prepared at all. But there's too many other things.
Monday.
What'd I say?
It is Monday.
Yeah, right?
You have an auction today.
Yeah, tonight.
Oh, and you're not prepared?
Not at all.
Oh my gosh.
Look at just stuff piled up there, stuff piled up here. We are selling some cool stuff tonight, but we're just gonna have to wing it and hope people show up. I guess we'll update you guys if you want to know. Cat's in here. Oh no, Indy, you gotta stay. All right, never mind. I was gonna show you guys the auction room, but the cat's in there because look at our house, guys. What's up, Peaches? Peaches like, what is going on? What are you guys doing? Getting rid of all our stuff. We're down to the very last few pieces. They're getting ready to put the lawn in today. Most of the furniture's gone. This stuff's all staying only because they're using it for staging. So carpets are getting clean right now upstairs. This is on Facebook Marketplace. This is a Lazy Boy electric recliner. Beautiful, excellent condition. I think Jenna's got it for $100 right now. She keeps lowering it. You got to sell this mirror. I got that mirror years and years ago. I did an advertising for a framing company, and maybe this custom mirror is $1,200. I've had it for over 20 years. It's a couple old computers that we're trying to clear off the personal files so I could just get rid of them. And then that piece is staying for staging. This is the only staging items that are left besides the mirror and the chair. Those hopefully are both going to get picked up today. $1,200 mirror. I think we got it for like $25 or something. I have so many things going at once, and I used to be a good multitasker, not anymore. My mind's getting too old for multitasking. Schoolwork from Faith that we found from 2007. Faith was 7. So today is Monday, auction tonight obviously. We've got, you see the landscapers here, the carpet cleaner here, we've got housekeepers coming here, and you didn't see him, but we have the handyman here, right? He's painting,
Yeah.
touch-up painting throughout the house. He's been great, he's been amazing. And then tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow?
Stagers.
Stagers are coming with the furniture. What else?
That's it, right?
I think the
Photographer? No.
I think
That's
photographer
Wednesday.
comes Wednesday.
You Wednesday too.
We leave. We're gonna go stay at a residence inn, and till next week really, because we got the animals. Luna went to my mom's house, so thanks to my mom for taking her, because she's older. And, the cat, my mom is too, but cat, she's older, gets stressed out, and she loves my mom. So Indy, the other cat, does not like my mom. Never has. Never took a liking to her. I don't know why. Just like. Some cats are funny that way, but she never liked my mom. So not a good match to put her in that house. I mean, she like has a really terrible, like she sees my mom and like hisses at her. It's like, what's your problem,
And it's
cat?
only her. It's so weird.
Yeah, she loves all the other people. And my mom loves cats. She's stinking. She's like the cat whisperer. But for whatever reason, the cat never liked her. So who knows? Maybe the cat in the previous, when she's a little kitten, had someone's voice reminded her of that, torture her or something. I don't know. I don't know. But Luna went to my mom's house, which is kind of sad. It's making this whole thing very much more real. I come out to the garage this morning. Every morning I come out to greet Luna. Hey, Luna. Open the door. She goes outside, lays in the sun. Today we didn't get to do that. And I don't think Luna's coming back. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe.
No, there's no way.
I don't know if we really had a plan for that, but Luna might not be coming back to her home. This is her home. That's sad, huh?
Yeah.
So we got
Pray that she makes it to the new house.
yeah, she's getting old, you know.
She's really old.
She's getting skinny. That's the thing we're worried about. She's getting skinny. We found our previous dog's ashes.
What?
Yeah, Bella's ashes. Where are those at? They're over here. You want to see? Guys, I'm not putting it in a storage locker. Jeez, I hate finding this stuff in storage lockers. Not that I think anyone's gonna get my storage locker, but there's Bella. Feel how heavy that is. It's pretty heavy. She's a big dog, but
She was a big dog.
Wow,
that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
It's a nice
little
box.
pine box. Yeah, it is nice, huh? This is gonna go. Oh, there it is.
That's
yeah,
the
Bella.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the front. Yeah, I was looking at the bottom. We're gonna spread her ashes in the yard because her yard, that was her ground. She ran up and down. She actually carved paths, like deer paths, into the yard because she would just run up the perimeter and then cross through, and she wore tracks in the yard because she ran the same path every day, just running around. She was in great shape her whole life, super healthy, strong, because we have a 3rd acre and it's the hillside, and she'd just go pace the perimeter. She loved it. So this is where I think her final resting place should be.
Yeah.
And it's just ashes anyways. We don't believe in that, but it's but we're gonna put her up in the vineyard maybe, because she loved our yard. We just spread them around, but we'll wait till Grace gets home for that, so she can be here for that. But we found the ashes and it's like, oh man, what do we do with that? No, we need to leave Bella here. This is where she loved to be, so backyard. But anyways, guys, we are a lot of work. Jana's actually out right now getting paint, trying to match some of the paint that we don't have to repaint touch up the cabinets. So, oh man, there's never an end. Right now I realize I gotta move my van. I told the landscaper I'd move my van. I'm gonna do that right now. All right, guys, there goes our chair. Facebook Marketplace, $150. Don't. All right, guys, this is what day is this? Tuesday, and Grace is cleaning windows in the garage. Where's Camille? Outside cleaning windows? She's cleaning windows. We got both the girls working. They're helping a lot. But Jana, I just peeked in here and we haven't seen it. The stagers are working away. They're almost done staging. I want to show you guys, even though it's not done. I want to show you because it's my first time seeing it. Looks good. Look at this. There's our auction room, guys. Doesn't look like an auction room anymore. Beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this. Who knew our house could look so good? Wow. This is
Weird, huh?
that's weird, yeah. Wow, it's so nice.
She's good, huh?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. People are gonna go crazy.
This is why I told you we can't stay here.
This is why we pay the professionals to come in and make the house look pretty, because even though we think it's nice and we like our furniture, they've got something better in mind. Beautiful stuff. It looks so good. So a little fun fact, our stager, who Jana has used a few times before, she actually lives not far from us, and she owns the same floor plan. So if you could ever find a better match for your staging than someone who owns the same floor plan. Okay, this one's, wow, that's a pretty side piece.
Isn't that amazing?
Side piece looks great, especially next to that.
Right?
We should refinish that to be a little redder like that. It's a great color.
And they're changing the bedding.
Nice.
And then look, in here.
Oh man. Oh, Camille's gonna want to be here forever.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right?
Hmm.
She said, make sure we like the room.
Oh, whoa.
Because we took the chairs
What a
out.
difference a headboard makes.
Right? We need a headboard.
We're living like cavemen.
Oh, look how she said, I asked her to tie the blue in with the wall, with the darks. And
Yeah.
that's
Perfect.
oh, look at the picture. Over our bed.
Wow.
Ooh, I like that one.
So we can see if that's for sale.
I know. Okay, she said, oh, are you okay with this being blank? Except for pictures.
Yeah.
I kind of am.
Feels super open. Wow. Okay. You happy, Jenna?
I'm thrilled. It's worth every penny.
Yeah.
It gets you it's the biggest investment you can make whenever you go to sell a house.
Yeah,
Stage it.
It's
professionally.
painful to pay the money because we're tight going from we're upgrading, right?
Yeah.
If we were downsizing or moving out of state, we'd be flush with cash. But because we're upgrading, we're tight, and so every bit counts, and every expense is adding up. New lawn, painting the house, staging. So it would be easy to say, nah, we're not going to stage it, but it's going to make we can already tell it's going to make a huge difference.
I need to sell quick. And
You need to sell quick and for a lot of money, says the boss. All right, what's up, guys? It is Wednesday. I had to think about that for a second. The days are flying by. Very, very, very busy, as I'm sure I've said probably 5 or 6 times already in this little vlog series. Today, let's see, what happened today? Wow, every day is jam-packed. I don't even know. I do know I went upstairs and took about a 10-minute nap just a little bit ago, so I'm exhausted. We had a great auction Monday night. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last little clip, but Monday night, great auction. Sold $6,300, I think the total was. $6,300, I think. Selling off all kinds of stuff that we just find laying around, as well as stuff from the last locker, but actually that stuff didn't bring in that much money. I think only like $600 of that came from that locker. The locker cost me $2,000, so I'd like to recoup more, but there is still more. There's a second part to that series, so there's more stuff that we find. Oh, I say that, you guys probably know that, but for me, it hasn't been released yet. Today is June 25th, and that was, yeah, we even found like a little bag of opals in the closet, because we keep some of the auction stuff in the closet. I mean, we were finding stuff that fell on the ground in there, in boxes that we had buried. And I'm saying, like, Jana's like, how could we lose this bag of opals? They were some of the opals that nicest ones we had ever bought. And I said, this is just a sign that we outgrew this little room, that our business has outgrown this little house. That kind of stuff happens when you are working in 2 cramped quarters for the type of operation, the type of volume that we're doing now. We didn't do that volume a couple of years ago, you know. This thing has grown really a lot, in a large part because of whatnot. But great auction, but 133 packages. And that means that that would normally take me 13 to 14 hours. And so what I did is I packed 15 items up Monday night after the auction I worked almost till midnight. I think I worked till 11:30 packing as much as I could, and then Tuesday packed all day yesterday. But of course, we also had the handyman here, we had the landscapers here, we had housekeepers here, we had, I forget who else was here. There's somebody else here. Stagers. Oh my goodness, that's right, stagers, yeah. There's so many things that were just dividing my attention up, so I wasn't able to focus. Plus, this room is like so different than it was before. I had shelves over here. I had a lot of organization right here. I had a lot of stuff within grasp. So when I'm packing right here, I can grab things. Plus, a lot of my box sizes are in storage now. There's a couple box sizes I didn't have, so I had to custom make boxes and Frankenstein a couple together. It slows me down big time, but it's mostly the distraction, like, oh, you need to sign this document. Oh, you need to pay this vendor, you know. I was spread thin. So anyways, today got up and had like another 50 packages to go, and that's what I did today. Got it all done, dropped it off at the post office, got my hair cut on the way home. Needed to do that, I've been putting it off, so I had a few minutes to spare for that, and I'm happy to have it. Right now, let's see, I gotta go to my locker because I sold 2 items on eBay, and now that almost all the inventory's out, I see a few things that I forgot, but almost all the inventory's in my storage locker right now. Every time I sell something, I gotta go pull it. So I gotta go pull that, and then I gotta swing by my mom's house because she said that Luna's depressed and not eating. And Luna's been losing weight, so that not eating part really does concern me. So I wanna go see her and just give her some love and hopefully cheer her up a little bit. I think it's very concerning that she's losing weight. I think she's probably is depressed. She's probably just confused and not understanding where her family went and why she's in a new spot. Of course, any animal I think would go through that, but she's a little old to take that kind of shock. So it makes me a little concerned. So I'm gonna go see her and give her some love. And then back here, and then I got to do disclosures because, hey, we're selling this house. We have to, there's all this work, and we're getting very close. We were going to have it on the market today. We waited till Friday. There's a couple things. We had an inspection today. There's a couple small things that they called out that we would just like to fix before it goes on the market, so we can say, yep, they called that out, and yep, we already fixed it. We had the handyman or the contractor fix that. It's all done. We're all done. Button it up. So we're going to do that, and then I got to do disclosures tonight, so that takes a lot of brain power, unfortunately, and I don't feel like I have any anymore, but I got to somehow summon it and do it. Maybe I get a coffee on the way home. It's like 6 right now. And then yeah, guys, tomorrow we're signing paperwork for the new house, and then for signing the title. All right, so signing our lives away, you could say. And then what else we got to do tomorrow? We got to make sure money gets wired over tomorrow. That's kind of a big part. You got to pay for the house. And then Friday it closes, we own it, and Saturday, Sunday open house. crazy. And we're going to a hotel tomorrow night, Thursday night. We're going to go to a hotel for a few nights. It's a residence inn, so we take the animals with us and get out of the way so this open house can be conducted without us messing things up. And then, geez, guys, I don't even know. I'm so tired. I just kind of want to capture where we're at right now. I think I captured yesterday. Yeah, I think we did. Wasn't yesterday the stagers and I showed you guys around? It seems like a week ago when we filmed last, but it was just yesterday. I don't know. It's a blur. It's a crazy process. Yesterday, stress levels spiked up again. Problems with the loan. And not problems, but just things that were complicating it. Stress levels spiked, and I feel like they're like this: red line. like I felt a little dizzy a couple points. Not gonna lie, I felt a little dizzy, and I'm like, man, I hate stress. I really do. My old job was so stressful. I was so happy to be done with that and not stressing anymore. But luckily, I mean, with the old job, it was every day. Every day was stressful. There was never an end to it. In the beginning, when I started that job, we had like 3 deadlines a year. Then we went to 4 deadlines a year. Over the course of being in that business for almost 20 years, we ended with like 12 deadlines a year. It's basically a deadline every month. So the stress levels were way higher. And I'm just happy to not have that anymore. I don't stress very much. I work really hard, but I don't stress. There's a difference. And right now I'm feeling that, and I don't like stress. But I do also think to myself, well, maybe being comfortable isn't what life's really about. Maybe you should be stressed. Maybe you should be pushing yourself. Maybe things should be hard. If you think that it's supposed to be easy, I think that's not right. But of course, we have this desire to make our lives comfortable and easy. But I don't know if it's really supposed to be that way. I don't know if that's really living. You go out in nature, and nature's not easy. It's not comfortable. It's all about stress. These animals, the wild animals that live out here, they're stressed, I think, right? I mean, they're always about to get eaten. Jana saw a coyote out here, and last night when she's walking the dog, we have coyotes in the hills up here. Saw a coyote, and she says it's really eerie because they look at you and they don't show any fear. You try to spook them off, they don't get spooked. They just stare at you. And luckily she had the dog with her, but she's not looking so ferocious right now. Huh, Peaches? She barely even flutters an eye open at the name. Jana just walked her, so she's sleepy. But that coyote's out there last night. We have a stray that had some kittens, and I said, I think he's coming because he senses those kittens. He either smells them, hears them, something. I think he's coming for the kittens. Then later she walked the dog, and the dog Peaches kept smelling around the storm drain, the grate over the storm drain, and kept smelling. And Jan was like, what are you smelling? And it was nighttime, but she could see dark spots. And then she could see the spots go up, and there's a road that goes up to the open space. And she's like, I think it was blood. And I think the coyote carried something off. And I'm like, dang it, could have been a kitten or something else. The life out there is not easy, guys. That's not comfortable. That's a stressful life out there. And I don't know. Maybe that's living. Maybe what we're feeling right now is more closer to being alive than being comfortable and saying, do I wear socks with my Birkenstocks today or not? Do I put tennis shoes or Birkenstocks on? And what are we going to watch on Netflix tonight? Like, those aren't the big things in life, but those are the things that we fill a lot of days up with, being comfortable and finding ways to entertain ourselves. But right now, it is not that. This is not entertaining. This is not comfortableness. This is hard work, stress, tiredness, and I think that's because we're in a transition period and we're on to bigger and better things right now. We are in love with this property. I mean, we are in love with the property. I was telling the girls last night, I was driving them out. We were in the car, and not driving the property, we're driving out to the storage locker to unload another van full. And I said to them, what do you love best about it? And they were naming some of the things they like best. We like the pool. We like the dining room. We like the kitchen. We like the land. And it's like, yeah. And I said, I like those things too. I said, but I think there's something else about this property, and I'm not sure we can even put it in words. There's something about it when you drive up to it, and then you drive down the gate, through the gate, down the road, and you drive up to that house. There is something about it. And I said, all I can say is maybe said, je ne sais quoi, like it's the X factor. There's something about it that we can't quite describe, but we really do love it. So I don't know. It's got us. The property's got us. And we fell in love with it. We're buying it. And That's what's driving us through this whole thing. And I can't say that getting that property is going to make our lives more comfortable, because it most certainly isn't. We're going to have a bigger payment, which means we're going to be working harder. We're going to have a brand new mortgage, where this one we've paid off many years on. That one we're going to have to start over. And there's a lot of work having 5 acres. That doesn't sound very comfortable to me, but yeah. And anyways, guys, I just want to give a little update, and tomorrow's a new day. What's up, guys? It is Thursday evening, 9 o'clock. Wow. All right, I'm about to finish up here. All right, it doesn't look too different than before, but it does look a little different. We got a little bit more stuff out over to storage. We'll have to come back tomorrow and just tidy up a little bit more out here. I just don't want people poking around too much. Whew, man, it's been a long day, guys. Long day. I'm so tired. I want to go. We're going to a hotel tonight. So tomorrow's Friday. House goes on the market tomorrow. Jana's already getting people emailing, asking to show their clients the house. So I don't remember if we showed the final tour. The art on the walls really makes a big difference. You got some beautiful paintings and stuff. But today was another super high stress day. Jana's just doing a little last minute mopping of the floor. Look at this house, guys. It doesn't even look like our house. Looks great, but feels foreign. Such a weird thing. Haven't gone through this in a long time. But some of the money transfers didn't go through as quickly as we anticipated. So there's a little bit of delays, and that means that we'll be transferring money in. Final monies will be transferred in tomorrow morning. The same day we're supposed to close escrow. So the title companies, they're on our butt, as they should be. That's their job. We're not doing our job. We signed papers this morning, and oh man, long day. Signed papers, ran over to pick up a kick plate for the dishwasher that the appliance people didn't install. Saw Camille off to her camp. She's going away to camp for 4 days. Saw her off at the drop-off, and then come home. No, did we come home? I don't even remember now. I think we went straight to the bank. No. We came home, tried to transfer the money online. They have a limit of 100,000 wire transfer per day. Why did we not know that, guys? Why did we not know that? I don't know. Had to run to the bank, attempted to transfer. Then, oh no, you can't transfer the full amount because some of the funds haven't been transferred over from your stock account yet. Still pending. Figure out a little bit of a workaround. Jana, you want to say anything about the video?
Pray for us.
We need to sell quick.
And I'm really tired.
Get home and then get a notice from the bank. Literally walk in the house, go to the computer, check the email, notice from the bank, fraud detection. We've frozen all your online access. So I got home and then had to rush back to the bank to clear the fraud detection, which was not fraud. It was just their systems detecting it. They completely shut me down, kicked off all my QuickBook links, shut off all our bill pays and stuff. We don't have any, but still, it like gave me all these notifications. We've deactivated this, deactivated that. It's like, you idiots. So then I had to go back to the bank. The guy's like, you're back? And I'm like, not related to this. Well, kind of, but not really. Now we have fraud detection. So you take my ID. He had to call them. Yeah, my customer's sitting with me.
Yeah, he was so nice.
He's super nice. Great. Luckily, we made a great contact with the banker there, and he was very helpful. But man, this just is one thing after another today. And then, of course, we're selling on eBay all of a sudden. It's like eBay sales have been sucky, and then all of a sudden, we move everything 25 minutes away, and then all of a sudden, sales take off every day. We have multiples. I'm not complaining, but it's like, come on. Why does everything have to be so hard right now? Because everything's already so hard right now. But 3 sales today between last night and today. 3 sales on eBay totaling $335. So it's not bad. It's a drop in the bucket for what's been going out right now. I'll tell you what, money's flying out the door, not including buying a house. Just all the extra fees that they charge you, like I think I said yesterday, title insurance and appraisal fees and blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. And with the house this expensive, those fees are even larger than normal. But so tomorrow morning, we have to go back to the bank when they open, wire the last monies, then rush over to the new house, meet with the sellers, which is going to be interesting because we've not met them before. And they're going to run us through the systems of the house, teach us how to, take care of the property, basically. Water systems, solar systems, well, that's the water. Septic, I don't know, irrigation. Yeah, I don't know what else. There's a few things, tractor operation, that kind of stuff. So I do that tomorrow, and then come back here, tidy up this, make the room look, make the house look spotless, tidy up the garage a little more. At some point, we'll be able to exhale, I think, but not now. Not now. All right, let's wrap it up and go to the hotel, which sucks, and because I want to be home. Yeah, even if home doesn't feel like home, it's still more home than the hotel. So, I don't know, guys. Lots of emotions. Our kids are being very, very cranky right now. They're both very emotional. So it's just, that makes it even a little bit harder, but whatever. Parenting that's the game, right? Don't hate the players, hate the game, I guess. But anyways, I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll try to update you guys tomorrow. All right, what's up, guys? It is Friday. I know, every day is like craziness, but today really was a big day, right?
Today was a huge day.
So what did we do?
We did a walkthrough on our new property.
Yep.
Which was super cool, right, Grace?
Mm-hmm.
Grace got to ride the tractor. We all got trained on the tractor, but she drove it today. We met the owner, first time meeting the owner, super cool guy. And really we couldn't ask for more, right?
They're so kind.
Very kind people, very genuinely excited for us to be taking over the property. They like us for some reason, I don't know. But they did a great job of preparing an operation manual, and he did such a good job of walking us through it. Don't you think?
So detailed. I felt like we were on a job site.
Really, it did. I was telling Grace that I felt like he does, like that's how he approaches his clients probably.
Yeah.
And this is not his first rodeo. So, but it made us fall in love with the property even more, I think.
Totally.
Right? Definitely, they built our excitement up to get into it, which helps take the pain off of leaving the other place, which we love.
That's what we said, Grace and I. I was like, okay, I can leave now.
Yeah, me too. So, and then our house closed today. So while we were there walking the property, we got the news that the, what do you call it? It recorded. Mm-hmm. We are now officially owners of this 5-acre property.
We're farmers. We're ranchers.
We are ranchers. Yeah, whoever thunk that? But what else do we do today?
Clean the garage.
Clean the garage up.
Our house that we currently live in.
That's the big one. Jana got the house listed on the market. It's live. Her friends are messaging her. You're selling your house, because we moved so quick. Not many people even know about it. All of you guys that come to our Whatnot shows know about it because we announced it. Well, we got the news that we got our offer accepted while we were live. So
yeah, that's cool.
That's only like a couple hundred people in the know. So now you guys know too if you're not on the Whatnot with us on Mondays. Now you know officially. Right, from this video. Yeah. But what else happened today?
I cleaned the garage more.
Mm-hmm.
And Grace vacuumed and helped, and we just try to take care of the pets and just try to coordinate how to get some signs, work on marketing stuff.
A lot of little stuff, right?
Yeah.
To knock out. But last night we stayed here. How you liking this, Grace?
It's fine.
It's all right, huh?
I get my own room, so.
Oh yeah, Grace gets her own room.
Is her bed bigger than ours?
I don't know. Well, it kind of does look. Wait, how the heck did that happen?
Wait, we're switching rooms.
That's not cool.
Wait,
Grace, what'd you do? I don't even have room to get dressed on the side of the bed. It's so tight in here.
They're the same size.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
There's way more room from the door to the bed. There is.
Grace, you took the key.
Dog is happy.
She's totally
Oh, Peaches. She thinks it's a big adventure. She's cool.
She stood up her bone. How'd you do that?
She does it all the time.
It's a trick.
That's how she chooses.
Okay.
We have a
He
kitchen.
just got a gift today in the mail from a fan too.
Yes.
That's really cool.
We should have showed it.
Yeah, actually, I have their name right here. I think I put it in my.
Embarrassingly, guys, we have not been to our P.O. box in like 3 months, maybe 2 months. Oh, look at this. For Peaches, we are happy to hear you have joined the Lockernuts family. Enjoy our gifts to you. Daisy and Buddy Nolan.
Donna is their mom.
Donna Nolan is our mom. Donna, thank you so much for the gift. Maybe we'll show it up in the van.
They're so cute.
Those are really nice toys. Totally. They are nice dog toys. Peaches is gonna love it. Just did that today. Thank you for sending that. Sorry, it's been sitting there a little bit.
We have 8 packages.
We've been pretty busy. The post office also makes it really difficult for us to retrieve packages. They used to be easy with like a separate entrance where you could just go and ding dong and they come to the little door and get their packages. Since COVID, they stopped doing that, and so now we have to wait in line with all the commenters. And And then it's super busy there. But today I got there really early, so there's no line. I want to show you those dog toys real quick. I was also commenting to Jana that, wow, it's so different moving with a van in the trailer. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I move. Squeeze me. She's going to love this. And wait, there's one more, but I think it was on the box that I pushed in. Look at this. Oh, isn't that cool? Little dinosaur. Nice. These are really nice dog toys. Double chew guard. She's going to need that because she chews the heck out of stuff. So thank you again, Donna. That was very nice. Right now, we're getting close to being done. I mean, it seems like we're never done, but right now we're getting close to being a little done. So our
flyers are ready.
I'm driving. Oh, we're gonna go pick up the flyers, and then we're gonna go to Jana's parents' place because they have a community pool, which is quite nice. And we need a little R&R at this point. So I think that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow, Saturday, open house, right?
Pray, please pray we sell fast.
We need to sell quick. We need to get
Over
our loans paid. So we need to get the money out of that house so we can pay off the loan, the bridge loan, and then get a little bit of a reduced stress load. Right now it's very stressful still, but I think we're come down a little bit, right? You feel a little bit? I don't know. She's listing our house. She's the agent, so
we got all the inspections today too. That's another thing.
2 more inspections today. Roof and general home inspection.
That throws Jana in the high alert.
Yeah, and plus we get all, what do you mean there's something wrong with our house? You know, get all defensive and
Yeah.
we take it personally.
They nitpick.
They do nitpick.
So
Like, there's nothing wrong with our house. We've lived here 13 years. He's like, the garage door closes slowly. It's like, no, it doesn't. That's the speed it's always been. Shut up. Come on, you want to fight about it? Just kidding. They were all very nice inspectors, but we don't
they're super nice.
we don't like hearing anything but glowing recommendations on buying our house. So.
Right.
All the stuff they found, though, they did tell us, admittedly, all minor stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that was wrong with the house so far has been
Very
minor and doesn't add up to very much
We have a
cost
lot to
to
be
repair.
thankful for. I just need to sit with that. Like, we need to be thankful that we closed so quickly and smoothly. It all came together. There were a million different detours this week, and literally we still came together.
Yeah.
Our loan guy is one of Josh's classmates.
I already talked about Sam.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, he killed it.
If not for our loan guy, this would not have happened because the sellers wanted a 2-week escrow. We were not prepared to even be buying right now. We didn't have our ducks in a row, you know. And he not only got us ready, got us approved, found creative workarounds to any obstacle, found us solutions whenever there's an obstacle. He got it done in like not even 14 days. It's less than that.
14. Try
It's
10.
10
9
days.
working days.
They want a 14-day escrow. We got it done in 10. The guy's amazing, and he's also so calm through the whole thing.
Like, literally.
And listened to everything we said, and then like was always communicating. Took the initiative to communicate with title. Did everything to take the load off of us, mostly her, and we just can't recommend him enough. So I did want to say, guys, he works in 50 states. He can work with 50 states. There's like 1 or 2 states that they don't work in. If you guys need a loan guy, if you don't have one already, we would strongly recommend him. And I say send me an email and I will get you in touch with him. My email, of course, is lockernuts@gmail.com. Very easy. lockernuts@gmail.com. I'll send you his contact information. So anyways, guys, I know this hasn't had a lot of action for you guys. You're hearing us talk through this process. Try to do at least 1 video a day. Just to capture the journey, because it really is a journey. It's a big part of our lives, and I don't know, it's thanks for coming along. I don't know how many more episodes are going to be here, because we won't actually be able to take you guys to the property for about 5 weeks, because the owners, we give them a free rent back for that long. That's another part of the deal, another part of us getting it.
Unless they move out early.
Unless they move out early.
I don't think they will.
They probably won't, but there's a chance. But we'll bring you guys in there and give you a tour as soon as we can, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll keep you guys updated over the weekend if we get any any offers. They'll probably be like Monday or Tuesday, right?
I hope
Probably. What's up, guys? Saturday, new day, new fears unlocked, so to speak. Right now, our open house is happening. We don't know how it's going. I tell you guys, I am so dreading this. Jana drove by. I just went and picked up packing paper. Check this out. Got 40 rolls of packing paper. That's because we sell so much stuff. This is what I use. to ship stuff. That's what we use for void fill, to protect items and fill the rest of the box. 40 rolls, $20 a roll. That's $800 I spent this morning, but I only buy it like once every 6 months, and really I use some bubble wrap, but I really only need this. So it's a majority of our shipping supply expense is the paper. So I'm not complaining. But anyways, man, right now, dirty, disgusting people are walking through my house, judging, touching, poking, snooping. I don't like it. I really just, it turns my stomach. I know you guys are probably like, what's the big deal? Locker nuts, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but it is. Despite me being on YouTube and having a channel and sharing so much of our life and my business and our finances and stuff with you guys, I am still a private person. I do consider myself a private person. I'm also an introvert. Most of my days are spent alone at home in the garage, right? That's like my little escape. And I don't let other people use our master bathroom. We have 3 bathrooms in the house. There's 2 others that people can use. Master bathrooms, my bathroom and Jana's, right? But I mean, it's our bathroom. I just like having personal private space that I could just have for, you know, myself. And I don't like that strangers are in our house. And I don't like that they're in our house without me being there. I'm really bothered by that idea. And I don't think there's going to be any change in my mind on that. I just got to get through it. So open house today, open house tomorrow. Jana drove by. She didn't go up to our house. She like turned at the street right before and looked up, and she saw only 2 cars there, 1 or 2 cars there. So definitely not a big crowd looking at our house right now. That's also a concern. So we were hoping it would be very busy and a lot of interest, and it doesn't sound like it. It's over 90 degrees today, so we've had a very mild, through this entire thing, the last 2 weeks have been very mild temperatures. Today's June something, I don't know. We're at the end of June almost, so it's now climbing up. Today was like, yesterday was pretty warm. Today's definitely the warmest day in like the last 2 weeks, I think. So yep. It is, the heat's not good for traffic. I know some of you are like, 91, we'd love to have 91. We're in Arizona or something. But for us, 91's pretty hot here in Northern California. So anyways, now we get to worry about, will we get an offer? Now I get to worry about, will someone steal something? And, yeah, I don't know. We're going to get filled in from the realtor that's hosting the open house today. Jana is our selling agent, but I think I already said it. A friend of hers, another agent, is hosting it. People will host other people's open houses in hopes of obtaining a buyer, so if they can represent one of the people that come through. If they like the house, want to write an offer, aren't working with an agent, they can represent them and earn the commission. So it's usually a really good opportunity to pick up a buyer. Or you pick up somebody who says, this house isn't right for me because of this or that. Could you help me find something that is right for me? Yeah, absolutely. So it's a good way to pick up buyers. And right now, if you got a buyer, then you're gold as an agent, because it is a buyer's market. So anyways, yeah, she's a good agent, so Jenna trusts her. So this is anyways, this is another part of the experience. The part I was really dreading, really dreading, but it's happening. So no gozy backsies. But yeah, I got this, picked this up, unloaded it today. And then this morning we went to some garage sales. We found some pretty good stuff. I want to show you this. This is probably my favorite piece of the day. I found one of these old copper fire extinguishers. I've found some beautiful ones in the past, all polished up. This one's not polished up, so it needs a little work, but it is beautiful. It still looks to be in really good condition. The hose is intact. It's not cracked, not yet. It does feel dried out. But guess what I paid for that, guys? I think these are worth, sometimes they go for a couple $100, I think, but typically I think those are worth between 80 and $100. Guess what I paid for that? Okay, did you guess? Did you have time? I paid $4. I couldn't believe it. Going up to this garage sale, it's funny. This is the thing. Like, sometimes you look at one thing and you're like, what? What? Like, where'd you get that price from? You're so high on that. And then you go to something else like that, and their prices were pretty good. But there's a couple things that was just like, that's kind of high. That was $4. That is kind of low. So we grabbed some good stuff this morning and got a little thrill. And you know what? Just for like a couple minutes, didn't think about the house stuff. Just focused on the business, finding some treasures for a good deal. That's all we focused on. So I got some stuff that's going to go to Deanza, that fire extinguisher. Some of the stuff we'll put into our live auction. I don't think there's anything we'll list on eBay we picked up today. Sometimes I'll pick up some collectibles, put them on eBay. This is all my eBay stuff right now. And these shelves, these Thundercats right here, I picked those up for $40 each, I think. Thundercats figurines, and I think they're listed on eBay for like $150 each. So, and that's comparable with previous solds are around 160 to 180. I think I listed mine at 150, but we haven't sold one yet. So I'm a little bit on the low side, but we still haven't sold one yet. So if I sell one for 120, we're even. I may have showed those in a video before, I don't know. But every now and then I'll pick stuff up to put on the eBay, but usually we're putting stuff in our live auctions. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and that's where most of this is going to be used right here. We sell so much on Whatnot, the live streaming auction app. It's for your phone, tablet, all that kind of stuff. You can use it on the computer too, but really it's meant for your phone, and that's where I suggest you use it. If you guys have never tried Whatnot before, I'm sure if you watch my videos, you hear me talking about almost every single video. You probably heard other YouTubers talking about it too. It really has changed reselling for us resellers. It really, really has for most of us. There's still some diehards that only do eBay or some of the other stuff like, you know, Amazon, Poshmark. I don't mess with that stuff. I think for me it's a waste of time. eBay is the only serious reselling venue that I participate in. But Whatnot came about a little bit over 2 years ago, about 2 years, 5 months ago. We switched over to using them for our live auctions because we did it on YouTube before that. And ever since then, we have never gone back. We've all but phased out our eBay listings. We list very little on eBay now. Most of our good stuff doesn't go to flea markets anymore. Even a good flea market, we put it on Whatnot. We sell so much great stuff on Whatnot. So much great stuff that we need all this packing paper. I never needed that before. I could always just order a little bit through eBay and get it delivered and just be fine. But now we do so much volume. I shipped out this week 133 packages from our Whatnot auction. I think I already mentioned that part, but yeah, we sell that much stuff, so much stuff, 133 packages, and every week's about the same. I mean, we never have less than 100 packages in one show now. So we've had up to over 150. If we do like 110, that's low. That's like, woo, got done fast. 133 is a solid show, and it's a solid day of packing or day and a half of packing. So, but guys, I invite you over there. If you haven't done it, use our link. It's in the description, all right, of the video. We're also going to put it in the chat or in the comments. We'll put it in the comments so you can click on it. We'll put it on our website. We'll also put a little QR code up here so you can scan it. If you're watching your TV, get your phone out, scan that, and it'll take you to the sign up page. It is our sign up link. And if you use that, you will get a $15 spending credit for free. All right, that's Whatnot sponsoring it. They do sponsor us, and they're giving you the incentive. So don't think us, think Whatnot. They're giving you that $15 to try them out, and they're that certain you're gonna have a good time. I'm certain you're gonna have a good time, and we hear it all the time from our viewers saying, "Wow, I tried Whatnot. It's so fun. I can't believe it. I'm getting great stuff, great deals." And yeah, even if you don't see anything in our auction that you like, which I think would be hard to believe, because every time we sell so much variety, there's got to be something for everybody. But if not with us, you could spend that $15 with another great seller on Whatnot. They have literally hundreds, if not thousands, of auctions happening every minute of almost every day. And in fact, right now there's probably a couple thousand auctions going on because it's Friday at like what time is it right now? Almost 3 o'clock. So prime time. There's a lot of auctions happening. We do ours Monday, all right, Monday evening, 4 p.m. Pacific usually. So come on, and you might even, if you buy something from us, you might get some of this packing paper in your next package. All right. Anyways, guys, I got just a little bit of stuff. Like I was cleaning out my garage and trying to get rid of some other tools and stuff. This is mostly out of my toolboxes. Even though I found a tool locker recently, that's mostly my tools that I'm parting with. I did put some in the auction. I'm going to throw some to the flea market. I have a lot of stuff to get rid of. Got to lighten our load, so when we do go to finally sell the house and move, we can reduce the workload there. Plus, there's just stuff I'm looking at, and I'm like, I have not touched this in 5 years. Some of it I haven't touched since we moved there 13 years ago, so definitely don't need anything. If you don't touch it for 5 years, pretty much let it go. If I haven't touched it in a year or two, I could probably let it go. I'll probably find another one in a locker before long. All right, what's up, guys and gals? We are now looking at Monday. I missed yesterday altogether. I don't know why. Weird days. Emotional roller coaster. I'm sure I've mentioned that a couple times already. This is Monday, right before we're about to start our auction. So you see we got the tables all set up once again. I could show you around the stuff we're selling, but whatever. It'll be gone by the time you see this. This is our new auction room. We'll be doing things here for the next few weeks. 4 or 5 more times here, I think. And then we'll be at the new place. So, let's see. What else do I have to say? Yesterday, another open house. I think it was a little slower than Saturday. Unfortunately, we were hoping it might be a little busier. It was slower, reportedly. So, we've got now we've got to just wait it out. So Jana set the offer acceptance. You can set a time when you're accepting offers. So she put offers need to be in deadline tomorrow, Tuesday at 7 p.m. So right now it's just a waiting game and hoping that we get at least one good offer. Don't want the low ball. I want a good offer. We priced the house low, on the lower end to try to get that or more. A lot of places go for over asking. We were hoping to get over asking. So anything that comes in under will not make me very happy. No, we need something at least at asking or above. And anything above helps me pay off the money I owe, basically, for buying this new one. So every bit counts right now. Yesterday during the open house, I got to take a nap. And I was pretty crazy because I'm not physically tired. Most of the physical work is long gone. That was days and days ago. So now it's more emotional tolls that it takes on us. And apparently that's enough to put me out because I slept super deep during my nap yesterday. And then I went to bed early and slept super deep. So getting sleep, that's good because in the beginning of this process, I wasn't sleeping so good. But now it is, I don't know, it's just every day is different. So I hope this little vlog helps you guys see what we're going through and maybe prepare yourself if you ever have to go through it too. It is quite the experience. But right now, not a lot else we could do. Today's Monday. We were at a hotel the last 4 nights, so we checked out this morning and been here ready to like leave as soon as somebody said, hey, we want to show the house, we want to see the house. We were ready to leave and let them have the house. But that never happened today. That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign when you don't get people asking to see it. But what was a good sign is yesterday, Sunday, I think there was 3 couples that were here Saturday that came back on Sunday with their realtor. And then one couple came yesterday and then came back after the open house was over, came back and scheduled the time to see it with their realtor. That's a very good sign. I mean, if I'm going to go see a house, I will not bring, well, my realtor is Jana, right? But I mean, even before I met Jana, I was buying and selling houses. I would not ask my realtor to come along unless I was really serious about it. In fact, I only, once did I do that. And I was serious about it. And he was much more experienced than I was, the realtor. He's passed away, unfortunately, now. But he liked that house, and that meant a lot to me. And we pulled the trigger on it. We, meaning me and my realtor. So it was a big deal. It was a big deal. But anyways, guys, I think that's a good sign. We got at least 4 people that were serious enough to come back a second time with the realtor. And I know Jana's already heard that some of them are planning to write an offer. So all good, right? All good. But we were hoping for more traffic, to be honest. But the market is very strange. The news today, Jana's reading the real estate news. People dropping prices. Prices are being lowered because the market is so soft. It's absolutely a buyer's market right now, and that's not a good place to be in selling your house. But we wouldn't be selling our house if we didn't buy one. And buying that one, we benefited from a soft buyer's market because we didn't go much over asking on that one. And it was already low price, but we did go a little bit over asking. And we put a very clean offer together. They want no contingencies, 2-week close. We gave them that. So here, hopefully we get somebody that will treat us with the same, I don't know, professionalism, courtesy, respect, whatever. Hopefully we'll get something decent that we can take and move on. Also, yeah, I think I said in the last time, but I just really hope we get somebody that we like because we love this house so much. It is important, but it's not mandatory to find somebody that you like to get the place. It sure makes it easier. Sure makes it easier to walk away from this house that we love and all the memories knowing that somebody new is going to take it over and enjoy it and give it love. All right, we're going to start this in just a couple minutes, so I think that's it for today. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so tomorrow at 7 we'll know if there's offers coming in, and we'll know how strong they are. So I would say pray for us, but it'll probably be over by the time you guys see this. I was bidding on lockers today. Bid really high. I bid up to like almost $1,400 on one that I didn't think should be over $1,000. So I finally just said, let it go. Let it go. Let somebody else overpay on that. I'm tired of overpaying for lockers lately. Had a little bit of toys in it, but didn't have no $1,400. I'm pretty sure. But I bid on another one that was low end, and I don't know, I kind of lost interest in it. So tomorrow there's more lockers coming up. Day after there's more lockers coming up. I'm hoping to buy something this week. Hopefully that will be part of our next update. Until then, we'll see ya. Oh, this is one more little update, guys. One more piece of news, which I'm pleasantly surprised at. I'm not going to be excited about too quickly. But this right here, if you can see it, it looks like a coin almost. It's not a coin, but it almost looks like a coin. It's a pendant. And it looks Chinese, but I don't really know. Picked this up at a garage sale over the weekend. Don't remember what I paid for it. I think it was right about Janice says $4. I'm not sure if she remembers that, but I was going to say $3.
All pendants were 4.
And you think?
Yeah, because I bought 4 or 5 other pendants.
Okay, well, this one I thought might be gold. It is pretty, but I thought maybe gold. I don't see any markings on it. There's some Asian markings on there. I can't read it, but I looked it up on Google Image. Check this out, you guys. This right here. This is a 24 karat yellow gold dragon and phoenix pendant, often associated with Chinese culture and symbolism. It is made of 24K pure yellow gold. All right, so if that is true, and we'll get our gold guy to confirm that. These are the prices we're looking at: $1,265, $915, $890. Those are listed prices. That's just 30 right there. I don't think that's what we got. But if it is 24 karat gold, just the gold alone is worth big money. There's one that says 18 karat, so different enclosure though. That one says 18 karat. It definitely looks yellow to me. The more pure the gold, the more yellow it looks. So it looks like we got something pretty dang good. I'll get my gold guy to check that out, and I'll try to remember to update you guys. If you come to our Whatnot shows, that's pretty much the only live events we do now. Feel free to ask us, for updates on this kind of stuff. If I forget to put it in the video, or if you just didn't watch the video where maybe I updated, feel free to come to our live shows and ask us about that stuff, because sometimes it slips my mind, but some exciting stuff. All right, guys, it's Tuesday, and it's Wednesday.
July 2nd.
Yikes. Okay, I don't think we filmed yesterday, so we're going to update you guys. Had our show Monday night. Went very well.
Very thankful.
Very thankful. Another substantial show, so brought in good revenue, which we really need right now. But I am starting to freak out because we are getting low on inventory. I have a ton of comics. I have a ton of video games, but we don't have a lot of other stuff. We have eBay stuff like trains. We have tons of trains, but that's eBay. We need stuff to sell on Whatnot, so I'm going to be trying to buy a locker this week. So I gotta buy. We're going on vacation a couple weeks, so I gotta get on it and get some stuff flowing again. Starting to worry that we have so much money going out right now. We need to make sure that we don't disrupt it coming in. It's very important. But so Monday night auction was great. Yesterday packed and shipped everything out, and we do have some news for you guys. We want to show you something exciting. Look at that, guys. Jana's putting the sale pending sign on the house because it's sold. It's sold. Well, it didn't sell. It's in escrow. We have an offer. We accepted it, and it is pending. So the housing market's gotten really soft. Unfortunate for us in selling this. Housing market got really soft. And I mean, if we had sold like a month before, it'd been totally different, right? Totally different. So, but on the flip side, we're trading up. We're going up like $800,000 in the house. So if you're trading up, I think it's better being a soft market because we got a better price on that. So, house prices go down. You want your more expensive house to go down more than your, medium expensive house is going down. So, if everything's proportionate, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But also, we want to get the best deal on the house we're buying because that's what our property taxes are going to get locked in at. So, lower price on that, less taxes we pay forever, or as long as we're there. So, we are in escrow. We did get multiple offers, but like I said, we had to price the house lower than what we thought we would, which just means we got to earn a little bit more money.
Yeah.
Pay back.
Peaches wants to say hi. Let everyone say hi to Peaches. Peaches, sit. Sit, Peaches. Everyone asks about Peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches, say hi. She's a cute puppy.
She is cute, that's for sure. Everybody loves her.
They do.
She got to stop that licking, though. We have to shape her into the dog we want. Sit. Not the dog she wants to be. Sit.
Sit, Peaches.
Sit. Good girl.
She did cut her nose off, though.
Yeah, she went for a ride in the car yesterday. She was slipping and sliding in the van and got a little cut on her nose, so she wasn't used to.
Did she cry?
No, I think she was trying to surf. She was standing up. Surfing dog. But yeah, I had to take him out because somebody came to look at the house yesterday, so I had the cat and the dog in the van. And
that was quite the show, huh?
Yeah, it was.
The cat was crying the whole time. And
you guys know how you stop a dog from licking? Put in the comments below, please. We need to. She needs to learn. She needs to learn how to get this dog to stop licking. I don't let her do it.
Come on, Peaches.
So, anyways, she's still a puppy, really. She just looks full grown, but she's still a puppy. But anyways, that's the news. And you got anything else to say, Gianna?
Pray for us.
It's funny because this morning we accepted the offer, and a couple people have already said to us, my dad and our daughter Faith said, "Oh, you guys must feel so relieved." And it's like, no, actually we don't. We don't feel. I don't even think we feel like maybe 1% relief,
No.
but not even like 10% relief. we're not feeling very relieved right now, because now we just have to, I don't know, we're just not, like, it's
not done till it's done.
It's not done till the money's in our bank. You know, the deal's closed and the money's in our bank. Then I'll have relief. Right now, anything can happen. So, you know, we have a period of contingencies where they can pull out. So
You've been a good client so far, though.
so far they've been good.
So
So.
you.
Oh, I've been a good client. Oh, yeah. Just making a joke. So we don't, you know, it's not done, guys. It could fall apart and we could be looking for another buyer. We could be back to square one. Another round of open houses, another round of dirty people tromping through our house. So another round of us having to get all of our pets out of here. It's like, it's a big pain in the butt. So we could be right back. It's really at square one pretty much as far as the selling process. The house is ready, but that doesn't mean, you know, the work's not done. So there's that. And then now our focus becomes, okay, we are getting into this new house. There are some issues with it, minor stuff for the most part, but there are some things that need to get fixed and addressed. So now it's like, now we have the burden of that. It's like, our house here really needs nothing, right? It needs nothing. We fixed everything on this place. This house is like, it's not just good at the moment, it's good for a long time. There's like, we did things that were set us up for a very long time, like new roof, new insulation, new ductwork, things that the new owners aren't going to have to worry about for a long time. The new place is going to need some of that kind of stuff. So stuff that you don't see. You invite people over and they don't go, oh wow, you got new sump pump in the basement. Nobody cares about that, right? It's like, that's the kind of stuff we might have to put some, so now we're like, we got to deal with that stuff, and we got to get through this. So there's not like a lot of release yet. We're waiting to get to that release stage. Right now, I have to admit that I have been feeling a little bit like, why did I do this? Like, should I have done this? Our life, if we had said, no, we're
very easy.
Yeah, if we had said, we'll pass on this property, right now our lives would be very low stress, very easy, and focus on business and just keep pumping along, right? Focus on family and business. Instead, the focus is very much on selling and buying. So very, very stressful. I just try to take you guys along. Maybe you go through a process like this. You can see the emotional roller coaster. Friday, we were feeling great. We looked at the property. We're like, we're so excited. And then it's like that, like dreaminess wears off, and now you're just like,
I think I've cried.
What are we doing?
4 times this week.
Yeah, it is ups and downsies. If we were in that house, if the owners had moved out and we were in it, it'd be different, because the excitement of that would offset the stress. But right now, we don't get to experience that for another 4 weeks. So, or the end of this month, right? Is it 4 weeks?
3 weeks.
Today's the 2nd. We get in on the 30th. It's 4 weeks.
Oh, till we get in, yes.
Yeah, 4 weeks, guys. 4 weeks. Clock's ticking. Been looking around this garage to see if there's anything that I need to list. Unfortunately, we took most of the 2 list items out of here. This is one of the few remaining pieces. Check this out, guys. This is a really neat piece. I got this from Sticks Picks. I bought it off his Whatnot auction. I think I got a good deal. I paid like $130 or $140 or something like that. Right about, Sarah. I can't remember exactly, but very rare piece of TV. A little 13-inch, I think, CRT. Maybe it's 11 or 13-inch CRT. Disney. Got these lovely ear speakers here, and this has got the DVD player. So the fact it's got all the parts, and then it's got all 3 remotes, which look like they're in mint condition. So unfortunately, I packed all my cables, and you see a scrolling on here. It's just a screen. You don't see that with the naked eye. I need to find an AV cable to test the DVD. I saw a lot of listings with DVD not working, and it limits the price. So if this thing works perfectly, this is maybe a $400 to $500 bill, somewhere in that range. I'm gonna get this listed on eBay.
Tell them, throw in that link in our eBay store so they can look for it.
Yeah, the eBay store, you can find that on our website, lockernuts.com. It's got the eBay link. Our name of the eBay store is Gatto Deal, so it's kind of hard to remember. Just go to the website and click the link. But we'll get that listed. If any of you guys are interested in that, shoot me a message, because if you wanted to buy it outside of eBay, I'd give you a better price on it. Or I'd just give you a discount on eBay. I don't really care, but we want to get that listed soon, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's kind of exciting. But I think that's going to do it for this video. All right, we've heard a lot of me babbling about our emotions and our feelings and our fears almost every day through this process. And it's been a big process, because I do think this is like the biggest thing that's happened to us since we started the YouTube channel. I know it's our home. It's going to be our home.
Our whole business.
It's going to change. I mean, we host all our family events, Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, plus a lot of birthday parties and stuff. So all those will be there. So it's going to affect our entire family. But it's really, the main move is for the business.
100%.
That's the driving factor. There's our air conditioning going off. So that is going to make a profound difference in the business. And it's going to, I think, be exciting to be able to video chronicle us developing this property to work for the business and learning how it changes our business, seeing how we grow, and that is the plan, is to grow. So good things to come. I think it's going to be exciting, but thanks for watching this video. We'll just sign off now. We don't think there's any more updates. Hopefully there's no more updates. Hopefully everything just goes smooth and we get this closed and we get into the property. If there's anything else that happens, we'll update you in a future video.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Next video might be Deanza on Saturday, big flea market day, and it's fun.
And a surprise guest.
Surprise guest. Make sure you guys watch it. Okay, till then, good luck to you.
God bless
God bless you. We'll see you next time here on
Logger
Logger Nuts.